before this video starts, I recorded it with Shadowplay, and for some reason Shadowplay decided to put black bars on because I play 1610 on CSGO. So a little message beforehand, there is going to be black bars, but I'm not going to scrap this one. I already scrapped 2 hours worth of PUBG footage. I'm not going to scrap this. It's not too bad because it's 1610. It'd be worse if it was 4.3, but 1610 is not too bad. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for it, and hope you guys enjoy.
Alright guys, so I'm bringing you a new video. This is going to be a CSGO tutorial. Now this is going to be aimed at people who are kind of low to mid skill level. If you're a higher skill level, you might find something from this that might help you improve, but there's no guarantee, as I wouldn't put myself as a really high tier player, but I'm pretty decent at the game. For any of you who want to know, I've been Supreme on matchmaking a few times. I'm not Supreme now just because I haven't played it in a while. I'm C on ESEA, which I'm only recently got back into grinding after decaying all the way down to D when I was like C or C+. So I'm back to C now, and I'm grinding my way back to C+ and hopefully to B. Doing really good in that front, as you guys can check out my Road to Rank S series. So yeah, basically this is going to be an aim tutorial. So basically what I'm going to show you is just how to improve your aim. This isn't going to be a quick fix. You need to practice over a little bit. So basically I'm on this map called YPrac Arena bot practice. You can get it in the workshop. I will hopefully link it, but basically this is what you start off on. This is the level. You can select your settings, kills, all that stuff, weapons and all that kind of stuff, right? And then when you're ready, you step on this. So what I tend to do is I'll set it to 1 taps at the start, and then it doesn't let you do custom settings because it's one of the set things. Then you hop on it and just try your best to tap them, and if you miss, don't worry. And like, just kind of do it as quick as you can, really. Like, you don't want to be like this. Like, obviously if you're like that at the beginning, that's fine, but you're basically just going to just tap away. What makes it difficult for this is the 1 taps will turn the bots. So if you like, see what I mean? It turns the bots, so you're not shooting the same way. So you have to kind of practice shooting the right place. Now you can see my shots aren't good right now because I need to warm up, but basically I use this map a lot because it'll help you train a lot of different things. You could just go to the custom, turn on aim bots, and then mess around with the settings so they're uneven. You got Kevlar, and you can get them, I think this makes them move. Yeah, that makes them AD, so you can make them move and stuff like that. So just literally just go here, start shooting. I like this one because in aimbots and other maps like that, the bot placements are very predictable, but here it's very random, especially with how you can make them go, essentially. So like, even if you miss the first shot, it's just you're trying to practice getting that first shot on target. You know what I mean? So as you can see, I'm doing this. But anyway, basically, what I like to do is I'll set to 1 taps, and then I'll go to burst fire, because burst fire makes it so that you have to kind of burst to get the kill, because you can't just insta headshot them. And like, it just helps you with your burst. And then what I tend to do to make it harder for me is I'll AD and be bursting as I AD, like so, stops, you know, that kind of thing. Like, trying to always be strafing. Like, that's the way I see it. But I should have mentioned, if you haven't done it already, there's a video I will link. It's basically a video that tells you how to get your perfect sensitivity. That's what you need to do first, because I like to play with a slow sensitivity. Like, that's 1 mouse movement for me. But you can see by my arm moving, I am moving my mouse a lot. So you have to get your perfect sensitivity. So like, the way it's done in the video is you find a spot and you have to try to keep your aim on it as much as you can, and just move around constantly and then do some different ways of judging whether it's your good sensitivity or not. I'll put it in the description. I don't know how to explain it too well, but that's the gist of it. So then you've got the stuff like body spray and all that. And that'll be a different video. This is mostly just for aim. So one taps is probably the best thing you can do on this for getting that. And then it becomes muscle memory, honestly. Like the way I practiced getting better was just constantly killing, constantly trying to get faster. You know? Like that's the main thing about it. I hate when bots are turning around though. But basically you're just doing your best to keep getting the kills, getting better. Like there's precision, alternating. Like you can do so many things. So if I go to custom, I can make it that it's headshots only. That it's literally they could spawn in the sky. They have armor. And they will move randomly. So I could hop on here now. Look at this. Like you don't know how much they're actually going to move. So, you know, like it makes it harder, but it also makes it more intense for you to judge where they're going. You know, like that guy is moving so randomly that I couldn't judge. I just have to base it off of my aim to hit him where he's standing, you know what I mean? So it makes it so that it's not that you can just judge, like I can just sit here and judge where he's gonna be, because I can't, because he's moving so randomly that I can't. I'm just basing it off of my aim, you know? You know? So that's the main thing about this map that I love. You can do all sorts of things. You can also switch weapons, do whatever way you want to. So like, let's just say I take off that, and I wanted to do M4. And the M4A1S. Go here. Now the M4A1S is not the one I use, but, you know. But yeah, that's basically what I use. I use this as a kind of like a warm-up kind of thing now. And I use it to warm up because I find the other maps too predictable and you don't actually get a good warm-up in. Like when I kill him, there's no way I'm predicting the guy to be there. You know, like with aimbots you can kind of just predict it. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it too well, but you can just predict it. But yeah, I'll use this map to warm up everything. And I do what it says to do. So this is this is burst fire. And basically I'll warm up with them. So I'll go one taps first, then I go to burst fire, and then I go to body spray. And I won't even just do one spray. When it brings more targets in, I start to spray transfer. You know, I start learning spray transfer. And I'll touch on that in another video if you guys want. Spray transfer is different to aim, really. Remembering where the pattern is. You know. You know, like it's not something that really has much to do with your aim per se, because it's learning your recoil patterns. The only thing other than this map that I will use to practice aim is I'll go onto DM servers, which I'll go onto one now. Alright, so now that we're in this, basically, this is just a big FFA DM server. And basically all you're gonna do is practice. So think of something in your mind. I want to practice one taps right now, so I'll just go around tapping, you know? And you might not get as many kills because, you know, people are like there, someone sprayed me down. But your essential thing is you want to practice a certain aspect of the game, you know? So right now I can do one taps, and then I could do, I want to burst. So, need to find someone and then burst fire, you know? You know? You're not kind of thing. Like, you won't get as many kills doing it, but you'll at least get used to, you start learning and start progressing into certain things you want to progress. Now, one taps are good. One taps are good to be accurate. One taps are good to practice because of basically finding the right spot to shoot. Because everybody knows in CS that your first bullet always counts, you know? So if you miss your first bullet, there's a chance you'll die. You know what I mean? Right there. The guy nearly died there. But like, use DM to practice what you want to against actual people. If you want to chill out, you can do it against bots, you know, but if you want to actually practice, I recommend DM. Because there's nothing that compares to an actual human being playing CSGO compared to a bot, you know? And like, there's a lot of factors that come into CSGO. There's like your movement, your aim, timing, there's all those kind of things, which I can touch on all of those in another video, but this is solely just about aim. So basically, you want to get your perfect sense by going to that video I linked. Shout outs to Core Haven for that video, because that helped me a lot. And then download that map, and then mess around with the settings, see what works for you. Make it difficult. Make your practices difficult, because if it's difficult, you're gonna get better at them. If it's easy, you're just gonna slack. You know what I mean? Like, you'll think you're doing amazing, but you're actually slacking. You know what I mean? And then a lot of it will come over time then, because a lot about aim is its muscle memory. Like, it's muscle memory that you remember how much you need to move to get your crosshair to move that certain amount. I hope I'm explaining that right, but like, that's the way it feels to me. So like, my brain knows if I go this much, I'm gonna swipe that much, you know? And the only reason your aim will be off is if you're off, like, by human error, you know, like if you don't move your hand enough or whatever. Your brain will remember. Just, it's kind of up to you to make sure it hits. See there, my spray was horrible. But like, you'll have your perfect sense, and then do the map, practice your one taps, all that sort of stuff. If you have to start slow, because this is going to be a process. It's going to be like a marathon, not just like a sprint. Like, you'll get better over time. But basically, just practice. That's all you need to do. And yeah, your aim will eventually get better as you play, as you practice. Because playing on DM servers and practicing was a big help to me. And you don't just have to do your AK. You can do your M4. You can do your op. Like, I'm gonna go to the op right now. It's basically just muscle memory for a lot of it. So now that I have an op, I'm gonna die. Now you're gonna notice that in these kind of servers, you are going to die a lot. Oh, I wish I could wallbang that. You're gonna die a lot just because of the spawns and stuff. Don't worry about how much you die. Oh. Don't worry about how much you die. It's about how much you practice killing, essentially. Like, it's how you practice your aims. If you want to do opping, is it how you hold an angle? Is it how you situationally shoot, move? if it's your flicks, whatever it is, you know? You just need to practice. Practice makes perfect at the end of the day. But I hope these guidelines kind of helped you. I'll make more in-depth videos into aiming and stuff like that. Like, there's no point in me going through sensitivity and stuff like that when I don't fully understand the concept of, like, you know, DPI versus sense and mouse excel and all that stuff. So basically, that's why I'm linking you Core Haven's video, because he basically gets you to find your perfect sense. Like, see that? Like, that spawn is horrendous. You know, like, and just practice. That's really it, guys. So, like, practice all your guns, your AK, everything. Just, it's... Everybody thinks that there's a quick fix to how you aim. There isn't. It comes from muscle memory, experience, staying at the one sensitivity and resolution. Like, if you switch stuff around all the time, it's gonna be hard to get used to one set thing. Like, I currently play 1610, 1680 by 1050, which is it's my res. I've been playing that res for about a year now. But I played that, and I've been playing the same sensitivity for about the same time, you know. And you just, that was a voice crack. And you just kind of stick to it, you know. Just stick to your grind. If you want to get better, practice, play games, but don't make it like a chore. Make sure it's fun. If you want to listen to music, listen to music. If you just like counting how many kills you can get in a row and, like, you know, that kind of thing, like, just see how much of a streak you can go on, do it, you know. Like, that's the way it should be. It should be fun. Like, at the end of the day, you want to get better at a game. You want to take the game serious, but it's a game. Games are meant to be fun. So don't let it get out of hand, essentially. But yeah, anyway, there's not much else I can really talk about on AIM. Basically, just get the map, practice, hop on DM servers. When you're looking for DM servers, it's probably best to go for FFA servers. Just for the fact that you get more of a chance to kill someone, you're not running around looking for people, you know? And like, just practice different things, you know? Like, experiment. Most about learning aim and stuff like that is experimenting, you know? Just kind of seeing what works for you. See, like me playing on that map to warm up and then playing DM to practice and DM to warm up as well, that might work for me, but that won't work for everyone. So I hope it helped you guys out. As I said, it is muscle memory. It's going to take a lot from playing, but yeah, you should, at the end of the day, start to notice a big difference, especially once you get your perfect sensitivity down. That's when a big change happens, you know. So I'd suggest use that video before you start, and then start your grind. And yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and comment. If you want more tutorial videos, let me know. I have ideas for smoke videos and game sense videos, and basically talking about the roles in CS, since I've played pretty much every role. I play IGL on my team right now, but I've played most of the roles in this game, so I might make some like description or some tutorials on the roles and stuff like that. As I said, I'm not the greatest player, but I'm good enough to be able to teach others, I'd say. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, as I said, and I will see you guys for the next video. Peace out.